Selepas habis sekolah pada waktu petang, Aizat dan ayah angkat pun terus ke masjid Saidina Abu Bakar di Jalan Telawi Bangsa untuk solat asar. Selepas habis solat asar, mereka pun beredar dari masjid itu dan bersembang-sembang seperti kedai kopi Pak Kek Malik memang terkenal dengan lawak-lawak biasanya. Aku masih ingat, antara lawak Islamnya adalah pucuk paku delima batu, carilah aku dalam aku, dan menyuruh Aizat berzikir seperti subhanallah supaya mempermudahkan urusan Aizat ketika dalam pembelajaran. Sebelum pulang, Aizat bersalam dengan Pak Kek Malik, lalu Aizat dan ayah angkatnya pun naik taksi dan pulang ke rumahnya.
After school in the afternoon, Aizat and his adoptive father went straight to the Saidina Abu Bakar Mosque on Jalan Telawi Bangsa for Asar prayer. After Asar prayer, they left the mosque and chatted like in a coffee shop. Uncle Malik was famous for his usual jokes. I still remember that among his Islamic jokes was Pukak Paku Delima Batu, search for me in my heart, and told Aizat to recite Dikalike, Subhanallah, so that it would make Aizat's affairs easier when he was studying. Before going home, Aizat said goodbye to Uncle Malik. Then Aizat and his adoptive father took a taxi and went home.
Keesokan pagi waktu jam 7 pagi, Cikgu Syakila menunggu 3 orang pelajar iaitu Asyong Zaidi dan Muniandi untuk dibawa dekat bilik pengetua sekolah untuk menerima hukuman yang bakal dikenakan oleh setelah mereka memukul Aizat ketika Aizat ingin menunggu ayah angkatnya di luar sekolah. Lalu mereka dikena hukuman selepas habis sekolah waktu petang. Mereka harus cuci tandas sebagai hukuman kepada 3 orang pelajar itu.
Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., Teacher Siakila is waiting for 3 students, namely Ashong, Zaidi and Munianti, to be brought to the school principal's room to receive the punishment they will receive after they hit Aizat when Aizat wanted to wait for her father to pick her up outside the school. Then they are punished after school ends in the evening. They have to clean the toilet as punishment for the 3 students.
Selepas habis waktu sekolah pada waktu petang, Cikgu Syakila menyuruh 3 pelajar itu, Syong, Zaidi dan Muniandi, cuci tanda sampai bersih, harum, dan wangi. Ini satu tindakan. Selepas ini, Cikgu Syakila menyuruh 3 pelajar tersebut pergi memohon maaf kepada Aizat atas kesalahan mereka dan mereka berjanji tak akan membuat perkara ini lagi. Tegas Cikgu Syakila. Lalu 3 tu berjanji tak akan mengulangi perkara ini, kata 3 pelajar tersebut.
After school in the afternoon, Teacher Siakila ordered the 3 students Ashong, Zaidi and Muniandi to clean the toilet until it's clean, fragrant and fragrant. This is one action. After this, Teacher Siakila ordered the 3 students to go, apologize to Aizat for their mistakes, and they promised not to do this again. Teacher Siakila firmly. Then the 3 promised not to repeat this thing, said the 3 students.
Selepas makan nasi kandar dan teh Ais, maka Aizat dan ayah angkat. Dia menuju pulang ke rumah, dan Aizat pun mengucap kepada ayah angkatnya, terima kasih kerana belanja makan tadi.
After eating nasi kandar and iced tea, Aizat and Dad picked him up and headed home. And Aizat also said thank you to his dad for buying him food earlier.
Inilah bilik tidur Aizat dan tempat Aizat buat kerja sekolah yang apa yang Cikgu Syakila suruh buat. Aizat belajar dengan tekun sehingga mak angkatnya iaitu Mawiyah Bahyah sangat sayang kepada Aizat. Walaupun mak angkat dia tahu Aizat bukan anak kandung dia, tetapi dia berasa bangga dengan Aizat. Kakak Jamilah pun sayangkan Aizat, maka kakak Jamilah beritahu kepada Aizat supaya belajar bersungguh-sungguh untuk masa depan Aizat. Nanti Aizat menerima teguran yang baik kepada kakak kesayangannya itu.
This is Aizat's bedroom and where Aizat does her schoolwork, which is what teacher Siakila tells her to do. Aizat studies diligently until her adoptive mother, Moya Baya, loves Aizat very much. Even though her adoptive mother knows Aizat is not her biological child, she is still proud of Aizat. Sister Jamila also loves Aizat. So Sister Jamila tells Ayman to study hard for Azat's future. Azat receives a good reprimand from her beloved sister.
Pada keesokan hari setelah, pengetua sekolah telah mengumumkan seorang cikgu bahasa Inggeris akan tiba. Pengetua sekolah beritahu cikgu Shakila bahawa cikgu itu ke kelas 1 Budiman. Cikgu Shakila, cikgu bahasa Inggeris itu adalah Chuck Norris. Namun, cikgu Shakila beritahu Aizat sebagai ketua kelas 1 Budiman memperkenalkan cikgu bahasa Inggeris tersebut.
The next day, the day after the school principal announced that an English teacher would arrive, the school principal told Teacher Sayakilla to bring the teacher to Budiman's first class. Teacher Sayakilla's English teacher was Chuck Norris, but Teacher Sayakilla told Azat, as the head of Budiman's first class, to introduce the English teacher.
Selepas pulang dari rumah, Aizat mendengar ketuk pintu rumahnya. Rupa-rupa Abang Ma'aruf pun beritahu kepada Aizat esok Abang Ma'aruf syuting filem Shakila dan beri kaset Ma'aruf di dalam album. Ma'aruf ini ada lagu Istana Menanti. Pada masa itu lagu Istana Menanti sangat popular di radio.
After returning home, Azat heard a knock on his door. It looked like Abang Ma'aruf was a fan. Tell Azat tomorrow that Abang Ma'aruf was shooting the movie Shakila and gave him a cassette of Ma'aruf. In this Ma'aruf album there was the song Istana Menanti. At that time, the song Istana Menanti was very popular on the radio.
Lalu hadirlah seorang pengacara televisyen yang sangat popular pada masa itu iaitu namanya Helmi Gimmick dan kebetulan nak buat secara live program televisyen yang sangat popular di televisyen iaitu Family Ceria yang akan disiarkan di televisyen 1991 pada Sabtu ini. Lalu perkara harus ditahui oleh pihak pengurusan sekolah rendah kebangsaan Brickfields untuk pengesahan program tersebut.
Then a very popular TV presenter at that time, his name was Helmi Gimmick, and he happened to be doing a live TV program that was very popular on TV, namely Family Syria, which would be broadcast on TV 1991 this Saturday. Then there were things that the management of Brickfields National Primary School needed to know to approve the program.
Setelah mendapat kelulusan dari pihak pengurusan sekolah rendah kebangsaan Brickfields, 1. Maka program televisyen Family Ceria berjaya disiarkan pada hari Sabtu ini. Aizat sebagai ketua kelas 1 Budiman turut mengambil bahagian dalam program Family Ceria di mana pasukan sekolah Brickfields lawan pasukan Sekolah Jalinan Kasih di Chow Kit. Sekolah Jalinan Kasih di ketuai oleh keluarga Firdaus. Sekolah Rendah Kebangsaan Brickfields diketuai oleh Aizat Chuck Norris. Sebagai ketua kumpulan cikgu Shakila dan ayah angkat Aizat iaitu Ghazali Ghani berjaya Aizat kah memenangi pertandingan program Family Ceria yang dikendalikan oleh Helmi Gimmick.
After receiving approval from the management of the Brickfields, one national primary school. Then the TV program Family Syria was successfully broadcasted this Saturday. As the head of the first class, Budiman also participated in the Family Syria program. Where the Brickfield school team fought the Jalinan Kasih school team in Chow Kit. JL in Kasih school is led by the Firdaus family. Brickfilds National Primary School is led by Izat. Chuck Norris is the group leader. Miss Sayakilla and Azat's adoptive father, Ghazali Ghani, Azat, successfully won the Family Syria program competition which was led by Helmi Gimmick.
Ini barisan sekolah rendah kebangsaan pasukan Brickfields dalam rancangan televisyen Family Ceria terbitan televisyen 1991, antaranya Cikgu Shakila, lakonan Ramona Rahman, Chuck Norris sebagai Encik Norris, Aizat dan ayah angkatnya Ghazali Ghani akan berlawan tim Sekolah Jalinan Kasih yang diketua oleh keluarga Firdaus berjaya. Tim Aizat dari Sekolah Rendah Kebangsaan Brickfields menewaskan tim Firdaus dari Sekolah Jalinan Kasih. Tim, mana pilihan anda?
This is the lineup of the Brickfields National Primary School team in the 1991 TV show Family Syria. Among them is Sayakilla played by Ramona Rahman, Chuck Norris as Mr. Norris, Azat and his adoptive father Ghazali Goni will fight against the Jalin and Kossis school team, led by the Firdaus family. Will Team Azad from Brickfields National Primary School succeed in defeating Team Firdaus from Jalin and Kossis school? Which team is your choice?